Boy, am I stuffed. I must have sampled food from over 10 caterers.
Did you find one for the banquet?
Not yet. Oh, but I did learn that baked Alaska can actually be cooked locally.
Rose, I have an even bigger scoop for you. Mars bars are made right here on Earth. Thanks a lot, Rose. Oh, this is a great...
Welcome to Pegasus vs. the World, where we take on challenges, comedy, trending topics, and some travel. City boy! Good old Betty White, man. Rose, Thug Rose. All right, so after my first Golden Girls reaction, I couldn't remember Sophia's name. But now it's all back. Dorothy, Sophia, Rose, Blanche. All right, got it. Now, today I'm checking out Dorothy's most sarcastic moments, the Golden Girls. I think there's another one I got to search. I think there's a Dorothy's like Savage Burns or something like that. But every now and then I'm going to go through these because I like them, man. They're dope. So anyways, if you guys are here for it, like, share, comment, subscribe. In my description, I'll link my podcast channel and my music reaction channel if you want to support those. And, support them. They're on TV Land. You can stream the Golden Girls, all that good stuff. My reaction ain't a substitute for their original content. But, again, we're just reacting to clips, so we should be fine. But, this is Dorothy's most sarcastic moments. This is part 2. I couldn't find part 1. I was looking for a part 1. But, anyway, that's how it goes sometimes.
A great Valentine's weekend. Stuck in a hotel at a nudist camp for 10 hours.
I'm sorry, Dorothy. It's all my fault. I misunderstood the brochure.
Fun in the buff at a mountain retreat. Hike, swim, and play volleyball while the sun beats down on your fanny. Call David Horowitz. I mean, how can they get away with this misrepresentation?
They are tearing down the most important building.
I mean, if you didn't see the fanny part, I guess Rose some grace on that one.
In Blanche Devereaux's family history.
Oh, my God, they're tearing down Mattress World. I remember when Grandma was in a wheelchair, she was on the go from morning till night. But she always had time to talk to her grandchildren. Gee, if I close my eyes, I can hear her saying, "Come on, you snot-nosed little rugrats. Pick up those jacks, they're puncturing holes in my tires."
Whatever happened to her?
She colonized life on Venus. I'm so nervous.
I wonder if I feel like there's a generational difference. I feel like just in general, parents and people were a little more coarse and rough, even with their kids. Like, let's say, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. Then after the 70s, that hippie love thing started, people were still wild in the 80s and 90s. But now, man, it is interesting. Like, it's interesting. I grew up getting my ass whooped, right? And the elders would talk that like she was thinking about her grandma, like, motherfucker, get those jacks out the damn driveway, But now I just feel like we're so polite. Hey, take the jacks out of the driveway. Did you know there's sharp ends? It could pop the tires. I'm just all like calm and collective, like in comparison to the way my parents raised me. And I be getting nervous. I'm like, I don't want them to be soft for the world, but I also don't want them to be damaged for the world. You know what I'm saying? So I think boys need a different type of disciplinary action than women. And I'm raising 2 daughters, but that's what that reminded me of. But anyways, this shit is funny. Let's go.
Jacks, they're puncturing holes in my tires.
Whatever happened to her?
She colonized life on Venus. I'm so nervous. Have you ever given a eulogy?
You mean at a funeral?
No, Rose, at a pie eating contest. Since Emily's parents left her in our care, we do have 2 options. We can either wait for the Children's Protective Services to contact us, which should take about 48 hours, or we can take her in.
Take her in? Where?
Around the inseam, Rose.
This is amazing.
Are all her burns on Rose? Because Rose does play the ditzy. She plays like that ditzy blonde character. You know what I'm saying? But, Blanche be getting it. Like, I love the hoe jokes, bro. That's crazy. Mattress World? Oh, yeah, they shut down Mattress World. These hoes got an issue. That's insanity. That joke could go right now. You could revamp that joke and do it in a stand-up routine. That's crazy.
This is so amazing to think I'm giving a press conference, and next week we all go to Moscow. Can you believe it, Dorothy?
No, but then again, I can't believe that God wanted Jerry Falwell to go down that water slide in a cheap suit.
Dorothy, you cannot possibly begin to comprehend the terrible trauma a gorgeous woman goes through when she realizes her beauty is starting to fade.
And who do you see when you look at me, Blanche? Joe Pepitone?
I single-handedly ruined a man's life today.
Which hand?
This hand!
For your information, I'm upset because I had a date and he called and canceled.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Was it anybody special?
Well, that's not the point. He might have taken me someplace where I'd meet someone who is.
Well, you know, it's amazing. Beneath that thin veneer of superficiality, somehow miraculously, there is another, even thinner veneer.
The consumer show asked me to test these chemically treated lenses. The theory is they don't fog up when you come in from the cold. Excuse me.
Rose, leave the glasses in the refrigerator, close the door, and keep your head out here with us.
How will I know if they fog up?
The little man who lives in there who turns the light on and off, he'll tell you.
I'm not in the mood for jokes, especially about the little man. You know he scares me.
Actually, I tend...
Oh, I forgot. Rose is like a little kid, yo. I love her character, man. Is this the character that made Betty White famous, Rose? Yeah. I don't know if it's the character that made her like super famous, but I love her character.
to fall between sizes myself. Usually I'm smack dab between a 4
And a 16.
Mrs. Lindstrom, how would you like a little tour of our home while Rose is fixing that snack?
Oh, I don't think this is a good time for that. Blanche, Mother's had a big day, and I don't want her to get overtired.
Well, she can skip the East Wing, Rose.
We had a pig once. All the male pigs loved her. Oh, she was very beautiful. And she got pregnant, and we never knew who the father was.
Oh, my God, Rose, what did you do on Father's Day? What are you doing now?
I'm taking my bee pollen and my sheep's liver extract and my fish oil protein. I'm getting younger with each passing day.
Great. When they defrost Walt Disney, he'll have someone to go out with.
Well, we are going away.
Yo, this is crazy. Yo, yeah, that's crazy. Anyways, I just think it's funny because I just watched that Brian Johnson, I think that's his name, is the dude who spends $2 million a year on his health to try to reverse his age. And he has a Netflix documentary. I just watched it. So seeing her say that just instantly, that popped in my brain.
Away for a romantic weekend to the Bahamas with Jeff and Rich and Randy. In this day and age, it might be a good idea to take along some protection.
What kind of protection?
2 armed Pinkerton guards.
Buddy, would you like to stay for dinner? I'm making sweet and sour smelt kebabs.
Melt kebabs. Oh, darn. I had them for lunch.
They caught Gil Kessler having an affair.
Oh, you're kidding. With whom?
Well, they don't know her name, but look, they hid in the bushes and took this picture of her from behind going into his house.
I don't believe it. Wait a minute. That looks like Blanche's red dress.
And those look like Blanche's red shoes.
And aren't they her diamond earrings and gold bracelet?
That little floozy stole Blanche's clothes.
It's like having Agatha Christie right here in our kitchen.
Yo, shout out to TV Land, man. Y'all got to check out the Golden Girls. Dude, you know what's funny? This is called Dorothy's Most Sarcastic Moments. But if I'm just keeping it a buck, Rose made that whole thing. Rose's responses were funny. The sarcasticness after Rose's responses were great. But it's Rose's responses being so ignorant. Like, that's the part that got me. Anyways, damn, the Golden Girls, man. I ain't gonna lie, I've been doing these just because of the first reaction. It seemed like y'all enjoyed it. And I don't know, it makes me just think of my mom. This was her favorite show. This and I Love Lucy. Man, damn. Time flies, you guys. Anyways, that's Dorothy's Most Sarcastic Moments. And yo, thank y'all for being some friends, man. Anyways, I'll holler.
City boy, city boy.